Good Wednesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and this is your outlook for April 1st, 2015. And very easy forecast for today. We're going to have high pressure moving over top of our area here. It's going to provide, temperatures still below normal for this time of year, but bright sunny skies will be the case today. This high pressure is going to move off to the southeast, and this is going to set up our weather in part here for Thursday. We're going to move a little bit forward in time here. Just to show you what this thing does, as we move into overnight, Wednesday night, you see the high pressure is now over the eastern part of the Carolina region, over North Carolina, and then it's going to eventually move offshore, and you can see that here. Now again, high pressure being in this position, or where I showed you the next frame where it goes to right about here, it acts as like a heat pump high. We like to call this a Bermuda high when we get out here into July and August. Not quite over to Bermuda here, but it will be heading in that direction, and that will allow a return flow around this high pressure. Will be clockwise here, will allow the warm southerly winds and then southwesterly winds for Friday. But we also have another thing happening that's going to aid in this transport of warm air, and that's because we have a cold front approaching. It's attached to low pressure moving into southeastern Canada, and of course the winds out ahead of the cold front are also southwesterly. So we have that southwesterly breeze, southerly breeze today, on Thursday, and then southwesterly on Friday. Will allow those temperatures to really spike, and we're talking about temperatures that are going to be well into the 60s across the majority of our coverage area here on Thursday, but we are remaining dry on Thursday, not looking at any precipitation at all. And then we get into Friday here. There's going to be the cold front moving through, area low pressure forming along it. This is looking at Friday afternoon right now, and actually late Friday morning. You see all this rain over parts of our coverage area here. Some of these areas just got some surprising snow yesterday, some surprising amounts. Not surprising snow. We knew there was going to be snow, but there were some amounts in the higher elevations that actually got over 6 inches of snow in some spots. Now we're talking about, no doubt about it, rain. Of course, this is on a day that on Friday when we're expecting temperatures to be well into the 60s again, maybe even hitting 70 down here in the southern areas here, and I don't think that's too far-fetched to expect that. And then we have more rain moving in. So we come in two waves. Looks like the first wave will come in here early Friday morning. Then just some leftover showers, spotty showers later in the day, and then overnight again Friday night into very early wee hours in the morning, Saturday morning, and then this pulls away. So Saturday's going to be one of those days where it's going to be maybe some clouds around in the morning, giving way to partial clearing in the afternoon. Going to become very windy, and that's because you have these tight isobars, very strong low pressure sitting up here, heading up past the Gulf of Maine here, up heading towards Newfoundland, and you see these isobars are very tightly packed, and so at least for Saturday morning, we should be looking at very windy conditions due to the exiting low pressure, and at the same time you have high pressure out here getting ready to move into the Ohio Valley. So pressure difference between the two is creating the gradient, and you'll feel the winds behind this system here on Saturday. But it will be returning back to the 50s again, both Saturday and Sunday. Not quite, won't drop down to really chilly temperatures. We're talking about temperatures in and around 50 degrees, and then getting into the 50s on Sunday. It looks like. So it will be a mostly dry weekend, we think, and then high pressure is going to settle to our south on Sunday and give us a couple more degrees to notch onto the high temperature, as opposed to, in relation to Saturday, which is going to be around 50. It'll be in the mid-50s in many locations here on Sunday. And then we'll have to watch for a system maybe diving down from the north, a little cold front that might try to sneak down here, but we'll have to keep an eye on that and see what that does as we get a little bit closer. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and that is your outlook for April 1st, 2015. Have a great Wednesday.